machine-made shoes are made in such a way that the nail pitch, the hole that's punched into the shoe, has pitched the nail in parallel like that, and that's where the white line is in the hoof. It's parallel with the outside of the hoof wall. So you can see mathematically we've balanced this hoof from the toe to the heel and from the inside to the outside, and when we come to put the shoe on, we've got to understand that the horseshoe manufacturer has also punched these nail holes in the correct spot, where if we now fit the shoe to the correctly balanced hoof, these nail holes will line up exactly on the white line. So putting nails in the hoof is not a hit and miss affair from this point on. It's a correct result as of a mathematical balance in the horse's foot. It's not guesswork. So if we put that nail in and we put it in parallel with the outside slope of the hoof wall, it will go down the white line, and then the little bevel on the inside edge of the nail, which the horseshoe manufacturer spent many, many hours and lots of millions of dollars to perfect his machinery to make that little bevel on the inside will cause this nail to come out about 3/4 of an inch or 19 or 20 millimeters up from the bottom of the hoof in the correct place. So then the only part of the nail that we cut off is the thin bit at the end, the directional tip of the nail, and the actual clinch is made up of a good solid nail shank for strength. So you can see it's not guesswork, it's mathematically designed to be correct as long as we follow this correct balance in the horse's foot. Fitting the shoe on is only the last few percent of the whole job. Most of it is in the expertise is in the balancing and preparation of the hoof beforehand. If the nail head fits into the shoe properly, with just enough of it sticking up, the camber of the nail sticking up so that you can hit it to clinch it, the chances are it's going to be the shank is going to be the correct size for that white line in the hoof where the nail has to go. So if we use, that's a BH4 nail, if we use a BH5 nail, you can see there how much more head is sticking up, and it's a bit like putting a shoe on and providing footy sprigs for the horse. Some people will say, yeah, it gives it more grip, but the problem is, because that nail the head is too big for the shoe, the shank is also going to be too thick for the white line that it has to go through. And this is where we get this problem with nailing, where a horse starts to get the jitters when the nail goes in about that far, and he's starting to about halfway, and just as he's starting to get the nail to go in further, the horse starts to get uncomfortable and jag its foot around. It's trying to tell you that that nail shank is too thick and it's causing too much displacement in the white line. Good heavens, the white line is only about 1.5 mil thick anyway, and the shank of that nail is nearly 2 mil thick up near the top. So it's obvious that the nail is going to cause the horse some pain.